5, 4, 3, 2. Yo, welcome
All right,
back.
all right,
Welcome
all right,
back.
all right, all right.
Yo, we back. Tonight we're gonna talk about a couple things. I'm gonna play devil's advocate because you know what? There's some funky shit going on,
Uh-oh.
and I'm just like, let's be real. Let's go. So, since it's early and more people probably watched at the beginning, let's talk about Roe versus Wade being reversed. Some fucked up shit. Now, I'm gonna start off saying, yo, I'm pro-choice. Now, all because I'm saying I'm pro-choice, don't mean I'm anti-abortion. It's just mean if a woman chooses to do whatever she want to do with her body, I'm not gonna stop her. I respect that. That's her choice.
Can't stop it, really.
You can't stop her. But if we're gonna play devil's advocate, let's get into it.
Before
Let
you
me
even
finish.
say that, I saw a fucking meme. I heard a meme. I don't know. Somebody sent it to me. I don't remember who sent it to me. The shit was dumb. It was a white kid. He was like, people is mad about Roe versus Wade and women killing people all the time. But it's okay for women to kill babies, but it's not okay for people to shoot in schools. Like, it was a white guy. I saw this shit. I was like, who the fuck says dumb shit like that?
Yeah, that was real dumb. Like, okay,
Like, that was the dumbest shit ever. Like,
let's be real. Like, that was dumb. Like, my concern with the whole Roe versus Wade thing is that I'm not beefing against abortion within reason, but we all know somebody. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna say we all know somebody. There are people out there that use abortion as birth control. Like, they don't take the responsibility to say, hey, let me wrap up. You know, let me use some kind of prophylactic where I'm not ready for a baby.
this was prophylactic. Wow.
How far back? That's way back, right?
That was real old, nigga. That was real old.
That was real prophylactic, nigga.
What?
But I'm just saying, because I don't know what the politicians was thinking when they reversed it, but I know someone was like, yo, these motherfuckers is just having babies and using abortion. Like, nah, let's kill that shit. Like, we good. Like, you know, if you don't want to have a hot girl, you want to have a hot girl summer, but you know, you do try to pop a baby up in you, nigga. I've seen that meme like previous summers with dudes were like, yo, you want to mess up a chick life? Get her pregnant right before the summertime hit. And chicks be like, nah, I'm just going to get an abortion. Like, wait, what? Like, to be real, like, if we are having sex, there is a chance that you may get pregnant. So I'm not trying to say don't have sex. But what I'm trying to say is, let's be real. If you know you're taking that gamble, especially if you fucking raw. Yep, I said a curse word. I said fucking. Especially if you fucking raw. You don't stop and think maybe there might be a baby come out of it. And if you're not ready to have a baby with this person, shouldn't you like use some kind of protection to prevent the chances or lower the chances of having a baby? Because my thing is like, I'm not going to sit there and say a woman shouldn't have an abortion. No. But I really think a lot of women abused it to the point where it's just like, you know what? He was just a sex thing. We got a baby. I don't want this shit by him. You know, then they go ahead and move on to the next dude. You know what? Same situation. I really don't like nigger, but we just like fucking raw. And now I had another baby. Let me get another abortion.
I mean, but statistically, white women are getting abortions more than.
I'm not putting a race on it.
I am.
Yeah, I'm not putting a race on it. I feel like this is something that all women do. Like, you know, hey, I had sex with somebody. I'm not really because if you really want to go into it, you know, it be the white girls that go have a crazy ass college years, go away to spring break and do some wild shit. Remember back in the days we watched some girls going wild? There wasn't a lot of sisters on the videos.
No, it wasn't.
So we know who gets wild like that and be like, you know what? Let's just. Yeah, so I can't say that I know for sure, but I just assume that. Yeah, we know it's not mainly out culture. that would just rush and say get it done, or you get Becky with the good hair. She messed around and had a wild summer with just picking a name out the hat, Hakeem, and now she got to go back home to her parents. She can't go back with a baby in her stomach. Her parents ain't cool like that.
Hmm.
So she don't want to bring that baby into the household because then it's like, well, you had your fun with an African American, but now you bring her home to prove your family ain't accepting that. So yeah, they're gonna make you go do have an abortion. But I'm like shit, it's gonna backfire on everybody. Like it's crazy.
I
So I'm
see
just
it.
like,
Like I've been thinking about it too. I don't know as far as backfire, but I kind of understand what the government is trying to do. For instance, if a lot of minorities get pregnant now that they can't have abortions, depending on the minority culture or where they're living at, since those people can't get abortions, that means there's going to be more kids that they can't take care of, which means that now they have to get on more assistance.
yeah, that's what
So that the
yeah.
poverty level can go back up, and they can control the ghettos and the hoods and shit again. Because now, within the past 20 years, maybe 30 years, black people, brown people, we have started. A lot more people are going to college. A lot more people are getting high paying jobs. A lot more people, a lot more couples are staying together, getting married, whatever. There's a lot that's not, but majority are getting married. They're staying together. They're raising families together. So I see it as okay, like you said, such and such have sex with such and such. They didn't protect themselves. Boom! Now they got a baby coming. She got a job, but the way society is now, you can't afford certain shit on one income.
Yeah, so she
By
needs some
bringing a
outside
baby
help.
in the house or bringing another baby in the house, now with the income that you have, now you're gonna start struggling. So when you start struggling, what do? You got to
Go
apply
to the
for
government.
government assistance,
Yep,
which is now bringing you back and giving them more control
because
when they
people
lost it,
don't. Yeah,
trying to get it back.
because
And
what people don't
also,
understand. Yeah,
and
I'm sorry,
also,
bro.
like you said, with the Caucasian people, if they're having babies, more population. Because remember, they're losing population. We're the majority now.
Yeah, we
But
are.
now you say fucking you can't have an abortion. Now, if they decide that they're gonna be reckless, or if they whatever they want to have more babies, so that they can try to gain the control again. It's all a control thing, bro.
It's all a control thing. I believe it
It's
because
all a
I
control thing.
really I really believe it because like you said, if you can't afford to take care of these kids that you keep producing, yeah, you're gonna have to go on government assistance. And people don't understand that SNAP, food stamps, whatever you want to call it, is a federally funded program. So this is across all the states. It's not statewide, citywide. This is across the country. Like this is the federal poverty level of the United States. It gets to go up because more and more people can't afford to take care of their family. So they have more hands in the pie. That's all it is. And
More
even on the
money that the
lowest,
government gets, more money the state gets, because when you apply, people think that the state don't have money. The more, the more people that apply for assistance, not necessarily that they get it, but the more people that apply for the assistance, that state gets more federal money.
yeah, because
So,
it shows, yeah, yeah,
if 1 million people apply for it, maybe out of that million, 300,000 get it, but because 1 million people apply for it, the federal government gives that state enough money for 1 million people. Now, where the fuck the rest of that money go? We already know that's going to the politicians and whatever, but
yeah. We know
that's how that shit works. It's all a hustle, man. It's all a hustle
it's
and a
all a
control thing.
hustle, man. It really is. It really all a hustle.
And then they
And
got the
that's
fucking only black Supreme Court justice, playing the fucking fool.
playing
They
Uncle
got
Ruckus.
yeah, Uncle Ruckus. They got him playing the fool. Like it's crazy. I mean, everybody's gonna go against the black man, regardless if he's fucked up or not. But you got all these people, and then he's the one black person on there, and you got Sotomayor, who's Hispanic, but she's not really Hispanic. I mean, she's born Hispanic, but she's not really like down with the culture Hispanic. You know, So you got majority fucking white people on the fucking board, on the Supreme Court Justice Board, and you let them go out like that. You know, I don't know. This shit is America's. You know, I don't know. America's fucking nuts. Then they're about to. Once this shit happens, they probably gonna try to fucking reverse Brown versus Board of Education. That's probably gonna be next. Then they're gonna fucking probably reverse gay marriages and. You know, because you know in certain states you still can't get married. You know, gay marriages still aren't legal in certain states.
Then they gonna go back to interracial marriages.
Well,
so
I don't know if they're gonna go after interracial marriages.
You can go back.
That's not really a law. Like interracial marriages is not really a law. You can marry whoever, but it may be a little bit stricter. They'll try to do like the whole segregation shit, which is not gonna. I don't think segregation will ever happen again. There'll be forms of segregation, but how it was like in the '60s and prior.
Yeah, like you just stick to your own on your own, but it's not like it's gonna be like. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, I don't think it'll ever go to that level.
But, we'll never go back there.
Try to enforce segregation because they're doing it now. You know, you got these fucking.
I mean, but this is something I discussed earlier. I mean, the terminology I said shouldn't be segregation. What I should have said was separate but equal. Like we said, like we have our own towns, but not because it's by law, but because we just saying, you know what, we know what we need. We provide what we need better than anybody else. So just like how there's Little Italy. Italy, yes. Little Italy. Dilla day. Okay, Little Italy, and little Haiti and all these other. It's like they do the separate but equal thing. Like this area is just for us, even though it's not segregation. We just choosing to say, this is where we're going to benefit each other for our culture. And I'm like, yo, that's what it goes,
But like I said, history repeats itself. But I'm thinking, and I'm a little afraid of too. So maybe 3 years ago, 2019. So yeah, 3 years ago when COVID first started, there's a little town. So a whole bunch of black families put money together and made their own town in Georgia. It's called Freedom, Georgia. They bought it was like a good maybe 40 or 50 families. They put money together and they bought about I think like 600 or 700 acres in Georgia, and they named the town Freedom, Georgia. So it's an awesome fucking concept, and I'm happy they did it. And there's other towns I guess that's trying to do that too, but this particular one is all black owned, blah blah blah. Now, like when I said history repeats itself, look at Black Wall Street. Like they had everything was black, businesses, homes. They didn't need to go outside of that community for fucking anything because they had everything. Cleaners, supermarkets, whatever you could think of, they had it. And the white man got so fucking jealous and burnt that shit up. That's why I don't wish it happens that way, but because like I said, sometimes history does repeat itself. This is an all black fucking town. How do you get rid of it? Burn the shit up and kill motherfuckers.
That's it.
So
and that's so sad.
Crazy.
But then America's fucked up. But then I keep thinking about like little shit. Like, okay, we grew up in the hood.
Yeah.
You had the hood niggas busting guns. But why y'all not busting guns to protect your neighborhood? Y'all busting guns
to kill each other.
To kill each other when y'all can sit there and say, you know what? We can bust guns to make sure nobody in our neighborhood get touched by nobody outside.
And that would be real smart. But they can't do that. Because then when they start doing that, then the white man is going to wind up fucking getting rid of them because he's not supposed to have guns. Those are illegal guns.
But look, then they just passed a law saying you ain't even got to have like a real permit or do a background check or some shit.
Allegedly.
So I'm like, they're making it easier for everybody to get guns. And of course, they're not going to do nothing about it until we get all the guns and effectively use the guns.
That's what they want. See, no, they want us to kill each other because we're not. They
want us that.
We will shoot each other before we shoot a white man.
And that's why they letting us get away with all the guns. But if we sat there and said, "Hey, we using these guns to defend our home, to defend our town," watch how fast they redo the whole idea how fast the NRA would be like gone, because it'd be like, no, nobody can have guns, because the people that we don't want to have that we don't want to have the guns learned how to organize within each other and protect what's theirs, and we gave them the legal right to do so.
But then that's where it comes along, because yeah, we have the right to do this shit, but again, one, those guns are illegal. They're not gonna become legal because a lot of motherfuckers that have those guns have fucking
Have
have
yeah, they
past or prior offenses.
yeah.
So now, even though it is gonna be legal to carry or whatever, you have an illegal gun.
And that's
So
probably against your probation and all this other stuff.
that's gonna get you more to probation. You already have a felony or misdemeanor, whatever charge you got, and you have an illegal gun. So not saying that you can't carry it, but your gun is illegal. It's not registered. It doesn't have a serial number. It was wiped off or whatever. So now that's another crime. So that's just more ways of catching niggas.
That's crazy.
It's all a hustle. Like these fucking people sit in a room and say, okay, damn, these niggas is getting smart. How can we get these niggas? Okay, let's start opening up fucking weed dispensaries.
Make that shit legal. Yeah.
Let's make this shit legal. Because now if you selling it, I'm gonna tax you.
You gonna tax me on
no
it?
taxes, you going to federal court. Federal jail.
Right.
That's one.
That's right.
Number two, I'm gonna make it accessible so y'all can just get high all fucking day. Some people can't get high and function. Some people, when they high, they just can't do shit. They stuck.
Yeah.
So
and then yeah. You know what I'm saying? They cut out. Yeah. They cut out all the weed dealers because. Yeah, now I don't need to go holler at my weed dealer because the store up the block sell that shit. It's legal now.
Exactly. And they're not selling regular shit. They're selling medically grade shit or however genetically modified shit.
Yeah, some shit that you can't get from the weed man.
Exactly. That's getting you fucked up. It's getting you high.
Yeah. It's getting you high.
You don't know what the fuck is going to your body because this shit is being grown however it is. You don't know.
Yeah, because all you know now is that I can smoke it legally.
Smoke it, eat it.
Eat it.
Food, gummies, all that shit. I'm telling you, this world is fucked up.
The world is crazy, man. Like, it's just, that's crazy. Like, like I told Tori, I said, I'm gonna be negative. I mean, the devil advocate on this one, or tonight. Because definitely with the Roe versus Wade. Because I said, like, working for the city, I'm not going to sit there and say what agency. But every time these women come in there saying, oh, I need help raising my kids, this is another reason for the court to not get into your life. Because once you have this baby, because you're mandated to have it, now you saying I can't afford it, now they have to go find a father. Now the father's going to be forced to take care of the child financially. So it's like, now you're my personal business. Not only we taxing.
You're right. Because that's what I told my daughter's mother. I said, sorry to cut you off.
That's all right.
But she took me to child support, of course, to be bitter. Because of something that I was accused of doing that I didn't do. Now, even though I'm surviving, because I'm a hustler and I'm going to survive legally.
Oh, they hate that shit.
Even though I'm surviving, she's making a shitload more money than me, and she's doing great. I'm not knocking her. I'm not hating on her because she takes care of my daughter very well. But I had a conversation with her. I said, by you putting me on support, well, first of all, I asked her, I said, do I take care of my kids? She's like, yeah. I said, have I taken care of my previous child? She said, yeah. Even though that's not hers, but I said, so by you putting me on child support, don't you know that that's just the fucking government's way of controlling me?
Mm-hmm.
You did it to spite me.
But you gave the government
but now, because I can't do certain things and I can't give certain, the money, I was going to give you money regardless because I take care of my kids. That's what I've always done. But because you put me in a position now where the government is controlling my livelihood.
Mm-hmm.
If I make more money, they take more money.
Exactly.
That you're going to get to sit on, because you ain't, like I said, you're not struggling. You making whatever amount of money you making plus what you're getting from me. You chilling.
Yeah, like so you're not struggling. You're not struggling at all.
You bought a whole house.
So yeah, you're way better.
Yeah. But that shit ain't as much as your fucking rent was before. But you chilling. You literally chilling. She about to go to Puerto Rico next week. for a whole 10 days. Then when we come back,
Wow.
she's going, she's just buying mad shit and doing mad shit. Like, again, I'm not hating on her, so word out there, don't think I'm hating on her. I'm happy that she's doing what she's doing.
No,
My
I
daughter's
get it.
taken care of.
I
But
get it.
you did it to spite me, to try to one up me, and now it's like, what was the purpose of that?
Ooh, I'm
You
I'm
know,
glad you said that word. One up.
purpose.
That word one up. I hear that all the time. Oh, you trying to one up me? I'm not trying to one up anything. There's a certain life that I was given. There's certain things I experience in life, and there's certain things I want my child to experience.
Of
So
course, also.
I'm sorry if I'm doing this stuff so he can have experiences, but it's not to one up you. It's about to just let him live.
But again, it's not about him.
No, I know it's
I
not
mean,
about him. It's about
it's
her.
about him to you because you want him to have the best experience.
It's about
But
her.
she wants it to be about her. She's
Yeah,
fucking jealous. She's jealous of your son
I get it,
because
and
he's
this is
getting
what
more
I'm.
love than she is. But she has to understand, I'm not supposed to give you love.
I'm
I
not. We're
got
not
you.
together,
But
that's what, and that's a real conversation to have on another night. There are a lot of mothers who are jealous of their children because the lives that their children live is either more exciting or more fun filled or just more interesting than they live or have lived. So now they're hating. And they won't ever sit there and admit it, but you can see it
the
by little
only
things.
person that they should hate is themselves because they are the only ones preventing themselves from having a happy life.
Yeah,
It's your life. It's my life. If I'm fucking miserable, I can't blame Easy for me being miserable. Easy don't control my life. I control my life. So if I'm miserable, that's because I'm fucking miserable. I need to stop doing the things that's making me miserable so I can have a better life. Some people just can't do that. Instead of me making myself better, I'm fucking blaming you. It's easier for me to blame you for my
I've
life
been, I've been there.
than for me to blame myself for my life. And
Too
that's what it
sorry.
is. She's miserable. She needed you to help her come up. You don't want her, but you taking care of your kid and you making sure your kid come up. She don't want that.
Of
She
course
would
not.
rather have her and the fucking kid struggle before you bring the kid up and not bring her up. And
And
that's
that's a
fucked up.
damn shame. That's a damn shame.
You should want better for your kids.
And that's basically the name of the game, yo. You should want more for your children. Like why would you even not? Nah, son. And like I said, this is something where, not to knock any woman that's watching this show, there's only certain things that raising a child as a father, other fathers will understand. Because, some women want to be empathetic and sympathetic, and it's just like you just don't know exactly what we're feeling. So thank you for trying to be there for us while we go through it, but don't ever say the words to us like, "Oh, I understand what you're going through." You will never understand what we're going through.
But bro, we're not supposed to have feelings because we men.
Oh yeah, we've been through it like age
We're not supposed to
five.
have feelings because we men. And if we do have feelings, we bitches because we're not supposed to be bitching like that.
Ah, son, man up. Like
Man up.
whoa. Yeah, those are real.
So
Those are
what
real
you
ones.
gonna do? What you gonna do? This is how a lot of women. A lot. I'm not saying all.
I don't,
So
not all,
this is a
but
lot of
I.
women. I don't give a fuck. I mean, so what you gonna do? But this, I had the baby and I went through postpartum and Okay, we know you went through your shit too, because you went through whatever you went through as a woman. I don't understand what you went through. I only say what you tell me. But
And
we
that's
go
it.
through shit.
And my thing is, I never once sat there and said, "Oh, you shouldn't go through it." What we did was, we tried to be there. Like, all right, what's wrong? Talk to me. Let me know. I can't go through it I can't go through it for you, but at least I could be here with you. Like, But then when we go through something, I understand. Like, men are some bitches. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I dated a chick and that was her favorite line. Oh, men today is a bunch of bitches. I said, all right, that's cool. Now you get to know more of my energy. You're not gonna sit
I
there.
hate the women that be like, "Oh, if I was a dude, I would do this." No, bitch, you would not do that if you
You
was a
would
dude.
not
If
do
I'm a
that.
dude and I can't do it, what makes you think you'd be able to do it if you was a dude? You're a woman thinking that you could do it as a dude.
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
say, "Oh shit, if I was a woman, I had that nigga all on my pussy. No, I don't know. I'm not a
I
fucking
don't
woman. I'm a
know.
dude.
Yeah. So I know.
Yo, bro, I used to get on chicks all the time. Like, Tawana, that's my homie, that's my sister. I love her for death. I don't got nothing bad to say about her, and I'm never gonna have nothing bad to say about her. But we used to go places, and she'd be like, Halle, go do this, go do this. I'm like, nah, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. And then she'd be like, oh, well, if I was a dude, I'd have all up in her ass. No, you would not have been all up in her ass
No,
like
you
that.
would not have. No, you would
You're
not
a woman.
have.
You're saying this as a woman thinking about if you was
The
a dude.
See, and that's the thing. They still thinking with the female mentality because a lot of dudes are trying to push up on them. But when you're a man, it's exact opposite. We step to a chick. If she say no, she say no.
Yep, and then we
Like,
be fucking persistent. That's sexual harassment.
yeah. And and let's not talk about that because sometimes it's only harassment depending on who come at them. Because one time, a chick posted something on social media. Oh, if I didn't answer your first 135 DMs, what makes you think I'm interested? I said, yo, as a joke, I thought women love a man that's consistent. Oh, only if we're interested in him. So you trying to sit there and say a man who has a quality that you want get treated differently opposed to somebody who you're attracted to back.
Always.
Like,
Always.
so their definition of harassment is depending on who they're attracted to.
Yeah.
Because you can have it, because like we
Look
grew up.
at like Fluffy. If Fluffy was an attractive dude,
Oh, the shit that he was, the shit he did with
the
it.
shit that he was doing, if he did that shit, if he was a real attractive dude, I guarantee
He
those
would have got
women
shot. Would have said nothing. Yeah.
They would have let him fuck. But because he wasn't an attractive dude, they felt the shit as disrespectful. Because them same women that he did that to, I know other niggas that tried to holler at those same women, and they wound up fucking. After Fluffy did the shit that he did.
Yeah, and came at them in the same exact way. So yes,
Same
it's all
exact way.
yeah. You know, so yeah, it is. So it's not that easy to sit there and pull the chicks left. No, it's not that easy. It ain't that easy. So that's where, listen. So shit, we always go off topic, but I don't give a fuck. We dropping some gems right now. Fuck it. Let's go there. Like, that's crazy. No, not doing it. No. So let's what was the next one we want to talk about? Yo, your boy R. Kelly got 30 years, yo. But the question is, are they gonna give him time served, or are they just gonna be like,
They have to. They have to. I mean, he's still got another 20 years. Because he's been in jail for what? How many years he been in jail?
he's been in there for a couple, maybe a decade, I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's been in for at least, I'm about to Google that shit. Hold on.
Latoya, I know you said your voice is a little jacked up, but you know, you can use the chat, say what up. Oh, my bad, let me go check YouTube and see who's on YouTube. Yo, if y'all see me touching my head, that's because I got a mole. His name is Henry. Henry comes and goes at times. I don't know why he showed up now, because a lot been going on in my life, and I kind of get stressed out. Henry likes to show up, so Henry showed up while I go through some shit. Okay, but that's my man H Dog. Yay! So we're gonna find out how long was R. Kelly really in jail for
Hold on, I'm looking down.
already. If anybody has to answer, reach out. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. So sorry, Toya. All right. Well, I'm glad you was able to join through the cell phone.
What she said?
She can't check because she's on her cell phone, which means she has an iPhone.
Oh yeah, she got the whack iPhone. Hi, Toya.
Don't start some bullshit, man.
Hold on. I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Yeah. I was on whatchamacallit. I was on while he finds the information. We have a brother Quentin. He started his own joint on his Instagram page. Yeah, I was like, yo, whenever Q ready, he can come join the show or whatever. Matter of fact, let me send him the link right now. Let me see. Because I don't think whatchamacallit has a I don't think Q Burrow has a More.
Okay, let's see.
Copy. And then I'll send them the So yeah, while we go through it. So how do y'all feel about R. Kelly getting 30 years? And then like I can't pronounce his white lady name for nothing. But she only got 20 years for sex trafficking. And I'm still trying to figure out what's up with Harvey Weinstein. They still ain't indicted him with nothing. So yeah, we know it was a race game. It's fucked up. But not trying to say it's right. Because, it's not right. But sometimes we have to also know what we're dealing with. And I think that's one thing that we don't discuss. We know that the chips are stacked against us. And some of us still be like, all right, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm not trying to say we shouldn't fight to change the system. I'm a full believer that. But certain people need to just not do certain shit. Like there's a thin line between genius and insanity. Okay? You seen what the fuck happened to Michael Jackson. Yo, leave the little kids alone, son. You seen they try to drag Michael had the man in court. Talking about having little kids point out on a doll where Michael touched him at. Yo, Kels, I know you seen this coming from a mile away once you started messing with underage girls. Why did you not say, you know what, this is not the shit I need to do? Like, this is the shit I just not need to do. And most of it is because of our color. You see what Bill Cosby went through. That's because he just wanted to buy a damn TV station.
2019 is when he went to jail. I thought it was longer than that.
Oh, damn, he just went to jail in 2019? Oh, fuck.
He went to jail in 2019, but the charges stemmed from 1998 to 2010.
Yeah, but if he got 30 years, then they probably not going. They should get. I hope they give him time served. But even if they did, it's not gonna make a difference.
I mean, they have to. It's 3 years, but ain't shit. He still got 27 more to go.
27, and he ain't getting no parole or get off early for the good behavior.
I don't know. 27 more to go, and he's already 55 years old. 27 more. That's fucking 83 years old.
Yo, that's crazy.
83 years old by the time he get out.
Shit. Oh, Kelly, you had a great life, my man. You had money. You literally could have banged out any chick you want in the world. Any grown-ass woman in the world. Why the girls, man? Why the fucking girls?
I don't know.
Nigga, if I had R. Kelly clout, son. Nigga.
I mean, it's fucked up what he did. I'm not condoning what he did. But, just a question. Shouldn't there be a statute of limitation?
Good point.
I'm just asking. Again, I'm not condoning what he did, because what he did is fucked up, because I have 2 little girls. Well, I don't have 2 little girls, but I have a little girl and I have an older daughter, but it's fucked up. But I could see from the more recent charges.
See, but my real issue is what's the word I'm looking for? Is the parent where's the parents' responsibility in this shit? Like, even if you go way back.
Let me tell you what the parents' responsibility was.
On that money
at home chilling because they was getting money.
Exactly. And this is where I'm like, how is that R. Kelly is going down for 30 years, but these parents literally, you sold your daughter. You sold your damn daughter.
Exactly. Prostitution.
I'm like, come on. You literally said, look, you can hang out with my daughter who's underage, like you didn't know what was going to happen, but I'm going to take this money. So where's these little girl parents being indicted? Because they play a big part too. I told you I was going to go devil's advocate, because not saying what he did was wrong. I mean, not trying to say what he did was right, but there's more people here who needs to be going down.
I agree.
It's just that simple. You know, it's like we take the biggest name out the whole bunch, persecute them, make them feel it, and I'm like, and the parents are just at home like, oh my poor daughter, yeah, the money dried up, so now you're gonna try to send us some
Exactly.
allegations. Does he not give you
Exactly.
no more, or he ain't got no more to
Exactly.
give? Come on, man, that's not
Yep.
fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. And a lot of people out there, when y'all watch this episode, or if y'all watching right now, y'all gonna be like, oh no, no, I don't hear that bullshit, because at the end of the day, y'all as a parent, especially a lot of women that probably gonna be mad at me right now. Would you let your daughter go over to R. Kelly's house on the way he did with little girls? No. No matter how. My thing is, no matter how much money it is, my kid is not going to your house. I know what you do. I know what you're
Yeah,
into.
it ain't about the money for me. But some people don't have morals. Like some people don't give a fuck when they going through whatever they going through, or they living that high fast life. They want that money. I
And
want the
that's
money, money in the cars in the clothes, the hoes. I suppose. I just wanna be successful, and that's what it
yeah,
is.
yeah. You gonna be successful. Your
That's
kid
exactly.
is
Yep.
now dealing with some trauma. Got to go to therapy.
And it's crazy because they doing this to R. Kelly, but like you said, with the parents, why don't you subpoena all these parents
To find out why they
their
sold it
fucking
up.
bank accounts? Subpoena these parents' bank accounts. Subpoena these parents' fucking receipts of what they was doing during those years. And I guarantee all them fucking parents was balling out. Guarantee it. Balling
Well,
out. So you know what's going on, and you taking that money though. So if he had a good defense lawyer, all right, yeah, I'm going down, but subpoena these fucking parents. Ask for
yeah.
receipts from 1990 whatever to 2010.
And
Where
see
the fuck
how.
was they going? What was
Yeah,
their
see.
money? Let me see their businesses.
Word. All of a sudden, they got a big ass house. Nigga, you was broke. Yeah, I'm fucking working at Big Lots. Nigga, how you get that
You ain't hit
house?
the lotto, nigga. You ain't hit the
You
lotto.
ain't hit the lotto, nigga. You ain't hit the lotto. Yeah, Demi Lovato, nigga. Like, that's just crazy. That's I'm like, yo, it's just like I'm still trying to figure out what the whole. Damn, I can't even remember this dude name. The little dude that came across the state lines and shot two people.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Kylie Rittenhouse.
Okay.
How did his mother not get arrested? She drove him across state line with a loaded weapon. You knew what he was gonna do. How were you
Oh,
not
I
responsible for him?
didn't know. I thought he was going hunting.
No, his ass is coming. He was coming across the border when they was having that damn. I think it was another Black Lives Matter movement. But his mother drove him across state lines with a loaded weapon. So first of all, you let your minor have a loaded weapon, and then you drove him to where he was gonna shoot people. Where's the goddamn?
Because there always is an exception for other people, not us.
That's crazy. And I'm still trying to, and that's what it is. And I mean, when people sit there and say racism is not a factor anymore, racism is alive and well.
It never stopped, bro.
It never stopped. It just got changed into different shit. Because there's so many people out there who's getting killed, of our people getting murdered for little stuff, and I hate watching a video when there's a white person losing their fucking mind, and see how patient the police are with them. Like, no, don't do that.
Did you
No.
see what happened a few days ago in New Haven, Connecticut?
No, what happened in New Haven?
I'll send you the link in a few. So what happened
Oh,
was
don't see me the link.
some guy was drunk. Whatever the situation was, he got arrested. He was drunk. I don't remember what he did because I don't know that part of the story. I'm still listening to it. But it happened a few days ago. So he was drunk. They put him in the back of a paddy wagon. Now, the paddy wagon is thin. It's small. But it has seatbelts. You're supposed to fucking put the... If they're handcuffed, you're supposed to put them in seatbelts. So, the paddy wagon is long. The van is long. And it's like thin. It's like one fucking long bench.
Okay.
With a little bit of space to walk through, but pretty much it is a bench. So everybody has to sit next to each other on that long bench in the paddy wagon. Like I said, it has seatbelts. They put him in there. They didn't put no seatbelt on him. They're driving. They make an abrupt stop. He flies from one end of the fucking paddy wagon to the other. The way he fell was like this, my nigga. Look at my hand. This is his head. It hit the wall of the paddy wagon. So his head is at the wall. One of his legs is up close to his head. His leg close to his head. So finally, when they get to the precinct, they open up the paddy wagon door. They see him laying there. He's like, help, help, help. So then they open up the door. They're like, yo, why your leg by your head? What the fuck you mean, why my leg by my head? Why my leg, like... So then he's like, yo, I can't move. I can't move. They're like, yo, get out, get out. He's like, I can't move. I fucking can't move. He was like, look, if you got to drag me out, drag me, but I cannot move. So, of course, they drag him out. And they're going to use that part because he couldn't get out. So he said drag him out. But anyway, they was like, yo, we can't really drag you out. We got to call the ambulance. But they never called the ambulance. They dragged him out. So that's another thing. They were supposed to call the fucking ambulance before they touched him or did anything. Because by you pulling him out, you don't know how much more injuries you're fucking giving him. They pull him out. So now they got him out. Exactly. First thing they say. Anything happen?
Don't touch him. Don't
touch him. Call the motherfucking ambulance. Anyway, so they pull him out. Now while they pulling him out, they're like, stand up, stand up. He's like, I cannot stand up. They're like, go stop fucking playing. You drunk. Stand up. He's like, I cannot stand up.
No, nigga, the leg is by my fucking head. Like,
so they get a wheelchair. They put him in a wheelchair. They wheel him to the cell. He can't get up, so they push the wheelchair over. He falls on the floor. That could cause more injury. So, long story short, the motherfucker is paralyzed from here down. Because on impact, when he hit the fucking wall of the fucking paddy wagon, that shit fucked him up. His spine. And then, like I said, who knows, by pulling him, that could have been more. This is out here in New Haven, where I live at. New Haven fucking cops. So the crazy shit is the fucking lawyer, the George Floyd lawyer, flew out here. So now he's out here representing the case. So you already know that he can't do nothing, but his family is gonna be paid for the rest of their life.
Well.
And hopefully them fucking cops, all 4 or 5 of them, and it was different ones. It wasn't just white cops. There was a black cop, there was a Spanish cop, there was a lady cop. All 4 of them fucking cops should be fired, their pensions should be taken, and they should go to fucking jail.
And that's what it is, yo. I don't think these cops get enough damn punishment for the dumb shit they do.
And that's the dumb shit. I don't care how much of a crime you commit.
You were supposed to handcuff me? That's crazy.
You don't treat people like that. That's in you fucking name.
Yo, shout out to Swift Skills 29 for checking in on the YouTube. You know.
What up?
Yeah.
Who is Swift Skills 29?
I don't know, man. That's just they watching the show.
What's good, homie? Or ma'am?
Man, it was good, homie. Or switch it up. I don't know. Swift Skills. That I don't know. I got a basketball feeling, but like you said, it could be a female player or male player. You right.
Swift Skills.
We don't.
Skills is Swift.
Wait, unless you're a rapper, yo. Whoa. Maybe they got bars.
Maybe.
This
world is fucked up, yo.
Yo, this world is way past fucked up, my man. Like, this is not cool, man. Oh! Fucking Dorian, son.
Oh, what up, G?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Swift Skills. Damn, son. You could have just hit us on the joint. Call in, speak your piece. But that's cool. Thanks for checking out the YouTube. We get a YouTube buzz, son. I feel famous now. Okay, that's only one person. Let me not guide. But yeah.
Yo, I've been eating these fucking roasted whole cashews, lightly salted. This shit's slamming.
Yeah, you got those from Dwayne Reed, son.
Walgreens, nigga. Walgreens.
All right, son. Whatever. I know that nice package.
And I'm sipping on my water.
How is Fiji water, son?
It is fucking awesome. It has a nice crisp taste. It's fucking unbelievable. It's
Yeah,
the best water out of all
all these
bottled
new
water.
water companies, I can't keep up, man. I got my little
Now this
Brita
ain't new,
filter.
nigga. Fiji been out for a minute. This is the best of the best, nigga.
They're
When you
not
drink
fucking.
Fiji, you can tell that it's crisp, fresh water.
Okay, I had Avion one time. That shit tastes like hot toilet water. So I'm
That's
like, what the
disgusting.
fuck is,
Avion's fucking disgusting.
like, what the hell is this shit? How is this still in business? And then one day Essentia popped up. I was
Essential's
deal-
good.
I was dealing with Poland Spring and Deer Park. That's good water. And all of a sudden, Essentia came out of nowhere.
Essentia is good. Fiji's the best. Essentia's good. Nestle Pure,
I don't
that
know
shit
about
is
that
good.
shit.
That shit is pretty good.
I don't like no fucking. I don't know. I'm still trying to get through Aquafina and Dasani. Dasani just no.
Don't drink Dasani because Dasani has salt in it.
Well, I never liked
That's
it.
why.
I was like, this is whack.
That's why when people drink Dasani so much because they still thirsty. Dasani has salt in it. That's how Coca-Cola gets you. Aquafina's okay.
I got my little Brita filter. Inside my water pitcher in the house.
Uh-huh.
That shit get me right, son.
Project Water's good.
No, but after I put it through the Brita filter, I'm like, this shit don't taste no regular Project Water no more.
New York City water is pretty high. It's better than all the rest of the water.
It's better, yeah.
I live in state New York.
Oh,
That's
another.
fucking water. It's disgusting.
Now that we talking about water, yo, what the fuck? Detroit. I'm sorry. I'm feeling passionate tonight. You see, I'm dropping a lot of bad words, and this is not usually my style. So I'm interested. Let me just apologize to the people. But yo, how is Flint, Michigan still don't have water, son?
Hold that thought. Let me chew in.
Yo, I'm like, how, son? Housewife.
Hold that thought. Be right back.
After these
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
messages.
saying.
I know you would. That's why I'm bringing it up. Cause I'm like, yo, we talking about water. But I'm like, yo, what's really good? This is crazy. Yo. Dorian, thanks for coming up on YouTube, man. Happy belated Father's Day and everything, man. I hope you had a good one. Happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers out there who checks us out. And whatever the case may be. I hope you had a grand Father's Day because as we did the pre-Father's Day episode, if we don't tell each other Happy Father's Day, we barely not going to hear it from nobody else. Because I can tell you, my Father's Day weekend, if there wasn't family, maybe about 5 people said Happy Father's Day to me. Like, so it's real. So that's live. But yeah, we was getting into it. We was playing devil advocate for a lot of stuff, man. We went over the R. Kelly trial. We went over Roe versus Wade. After Birfmark come back and he puts us on with the whole Flint, Michigan thing. We're gonna discuss the viral video going around where the young man only brought McDonald's for his child, and the baby moms was upset because he didn't bring food for the other children. But that's after we discuss this.
So the water shit.
Yeah.
Flint is not getting what they want because that's how the government is. So I was watching something. Somebody sent me on IG a few days ago. Black man, I can't remember his name, but it's a black man. Used to be in the military. He retired from the military. He came up with a water filtration system. Right? He built the shit himself. It was I'm trying to think of how the fuck he created it. Shit. Well, it's like big trailers, like you know how fucking tractor trailers, like the actual. So he built some type of contraction in the trailer where the water is being made from the air.
Okay.
So he has some type of filtration system now. Air is free.
Yeah, he's pulling the moisture out the air.
So he's not using nothing. The only thing he's doing is he's using his money to buy the land that he's using to make these fucking filtration things. And it's not that much space. So anyway, he made this filtration shit. Smart as fuck. Like, he made a filtration with water, and it's a lot of water that he's making clean water from air. Made it, set one up in Flint, was giving people free water. He wasn't charging nobody for shit. free water. He was making, I think the thing said he was making about maybe 500,000 fucking gallons of water a day.
Wow.
And he was just giving it to motherfuckers because he knew Flint needed water. So he was just giving it to them out of the kindness of his own heart. Whatever money he was getting from his pension or whatever, because he was in the military, he retired. He did his 20 years in the military. Made a fucking filtration system on his own. Gave free water every fucking day. Set up shop, free water. After about 3 or 4 months of him doing this shit, don't you know that somebody at night went in there and started fucking with the pipes? He knew that it was somebody that knows about filtration systems, because no ordinary liquor like you or me would know what pipe to fuck with. At night, some motherfucker or maybe some people go inside this bitch, fuck with the pipes, so that the filtration system don't work no more. Crazy. He's doing something to help people, and motherfuckers don't want him to help people. Niggas want motherfuckers to suffer and die. I mean, it took him about a few days to fix it, because it was his system, so he knew what the fuck to do. So now it's good now, but still, it's like with
Somebody's
Flint,
still trying to sabotage his joint.
they're trying to sabotage him from helping our people to fucking survive.
Wow.
Population control. Yeah, absolutely right, Dorian. Bill fucking Gates said it when fucking Corona first started. Bill Gates did a fucking a seminar at some school years before. He said him and his wife have an agency, or they have a company, or whatever corporation that helps with population control. So, of course, Corona and all these other shit is coming out. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist or whatever. It's just I think, and I just start putting shit together. Like, Bill Gates ain't no dumb motherfucker. Like, Dorian said I am. Bill Gates ain't no dumb nigga. So, you know, if he's saying about fucking population control, and in this fucking little speech that he did in his little thing that he went to, he said what way to control people is to come out with a fucking virus or a fucking something. So if he's already saying this shit, and then a few years later, coronavirus, and years before that, when Obama was in office, fucking Ebola and Zika, all these shits is coming out to kill motherfuckers, and they're doing it at overly populated countries. India is one of the fucking most populated country in the world. When coronavirus came out, how many fucking Indian people died? A whole lot.
A whole lot.
Italy has some of the oldest fucking people in the world. Coronavirus came out, all them old Italians fucking died. Even in India, in China, you can only have a certain amount of kids. If you have more than a certain amount of kids, you got to kill those kids. Yes, in China that happens. You're only allowed to have a certain amount of kids because China's overpopulated as well. So that's there. But what do they do to us? They give us fucking vaccines. They give us fucking viruses. People dying left and right because we don't know what the fuck to do until we can control it. Now that it's under control, people are still getting it now, but because it's just a common cold now. People getting it.
You mean they broke it down to a common cold?
Yeah, because that's all it ever was. It was just a different form of a cold that we didn't know what the fuck it was. But now they got the fucking hang of it, so now they know what it is. People still getting it left and right, but it's not as severe as it was before. Even if you got the vaccine or not. But he even said it himself. He did an interview recently, and he said there's gonna be another fucking pandemic. How many years? We don't know. It's gonna be soon. Even fucking Joe Biden, the old nigga that's president, he fucked up. The other day he was on something. He did a fucking speech, and he said it too. He said we shouldn't be preparing no more monkeypox and start. Yeah, exactly, monkeypox too. He said it the other day. He said we need to stop focusing on sending money to other countries. Mind you, he sent all this money to Ukraine. But that's how he's slow. He old.
Yo, within
He said
48 hours, son.
exactly. But he said we need to stop fucking thinking about sending money to these other countries, and we need to start getting prepared for the next pandemic. Why would you say
Like,
that?
yeah, like, why would you say that? Like, you know there's one coming.
You know
He's,
that there's one coming.
wow.
Like it's just fucking crazy. And people, we're sitting there saying, oh, they just talking shit, or oh, Biden is old, he about to croak. No, that nigga not stupid. He giving hints. Obama gave a hint when he was in office. He said it was gonna be a fucking pandemic. Nobody wanted to say nothing. It was like, oh, Obama full of shit, yada yada yada, and what fucking happens? Coronavirus.
Corona.
And it, like you said, Dorian, this monkeypox shit. Where the fuck monkeypox came from? Like, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. It's
Wow.
just it's fucking amazing. It's just this world is all about money. Did Bill Gates get fucking coronavirus?
I
No.
don't,
Fucking the CEO of Pfizer did not get the fucking shot. You're the CEO of Pfizer. Why did you not get the shot from your company? Because you know some shit.
shit. Wow.
It's just it's crazy.
It is
The
crazy.
world is fucked up, man.
The world is fucked up. What you got doing? Capitalist state, yeah, capitalist state of America, yeah,
Oh hell yeah,
yeah.
hell yeah, without a doubt.
And that's why, and I'm like, and I'm trying to figure out because people love to come to America and live the American dream, and I'm like, well, what dream are they selling you? Because we live here, we like, I don't know that shit.
But
I
their dream
don't,
and our dream ain't the same, bro. Remember, white people, and I'm not gonna say all white people because there are some nice white people out there and there's some struggling white people, whatever. But white people, their dream is not our dream. They don't have to fucking wake up in the morning and worry about if not. I don't have to worry about it either because I pay my bills. But some people don't have that luxury. They don't. Some of them don't have to fucking wake up and worry about their lights getting cut off or living in the projects or
no, I'm not
having a
talking
fucked up
about.
job.
I'm not talking about the white folk. I'm talking about the immigrants that come over here ready to start a better life for the family. And I'm like, who's telling you that it's all rainbows and skittles over here?
But then again, you don't know how their country was or is.
True.
Because I have a lot of Indian friends too. One that lives out by my area. I mean, he's. I can't really say he struggles because he told me about his lifestyle and his family growing up. They're rich, but they come over here because he's here now. He goes to Yale. He goes to Yale to be a CPA, a public account, certified public accountant.
Yeah, so, yeah.
So
Right,
he's
right, right.
here in Yale getting his master's as a CPA so that he can go back over to India. And it's like they're coming over here with nothing, and America is giving them J1 visas or F1 visas so that they can come here and study and get their shit, and then they're going
Yeah.
back to their country and they're living amazingly because the companies that they're working for, like he said, he's fucking interning for Deutsche Bank, whatever, DEUTSCH. That's one of the high top banks in the fucking world, and he interns with them. So when he finishes interning, he's gonna have a fucking job with them. So he's gonna have a job making 120 fucking $1,000 American money, which
But
ain't nothing compared to that in India, and he's gonna be living like a fucking king. But America does that. They bring over all these immigrants because it makes them look better so that when they want to do deals with these countries, I'll give you all right, all the Indian people can come over here on J1 visas, as many as you want. But now when I need textiles, when I need satins, because that's what India is good for, that's what India is known for. Textiles, satin, certain linens. So when I need all this shit, you guys can't deny me because I let your people come over here and get education. And that's how it is. It's a trade and barter system. I got you, I got you, so you have to have me.
damn,
And
son.
that's how this shit goes, bro. I've been researching this shit recently. I know we off topic again. So I was
Fuck it. This is
watching
what we do.
in I think it was Congo or It's another. It's either Congo or one more African country. Not which one is usual for gold, but I was reading it. This fucking country, they found in their country, they found a shitload of gold. Like they were mining, and they found a shit load of gold
Fucking
worth
gold.
worth about $50 billion. Gold, my nigga. So I can't, like I said, I can't think of the country. It may be Congo or another country or Chad or some shit. Is another. I'll look it up in a second. But really, so they came up and they found gold worth $50 billion. I was reading the comments, and I was like, it's gonna be crazy because you already know China. Within the past 15, 20 years, China has been trying to get control of Africa and African countries. Because they already know what they're rich in.
Yeah, they know. Yeah.
So with all this fucking gold, there's enough gold where the rest of the world, if Africa had the power, which it does, they have so much fucking gold that Africa can control all the rest of these countries around the world. That's how much gold it was. But because it's not going to happen, because the white people or whatever countries, Chinese, Asian people, they're gonna fucking wind up trying to say, okay, Africa, we doing this for you, or this is ours, even though this is on your land, this is still ours. Bullying niggas, and that it's gonna be crazy, son. I don't know, man. It's where I want to go to a fucking island where nobody knows my name. Some shit I can eat bananas all day. Send me to an island where I can get some sugar cane, some wheat, some bananas, some rice. That's it. I'll filtrate my old water. I can fucking boil my old water. But
that's crazy.
Crazy, bro.
It is crazy. So yeah. So all right, last table on the menu. This is Dorian. I'm here. I'm glad
you on the table.
That same shit, man. Leave me alone. It's going through a
Last
lot
table,
right now.
I
got a mole on my head. A lot is going on right now.
Well, that shit is controlling your brain, son.
I think it's possessed. No.
Damn.
No, it's not cool because I saw a movie when a dude had a mole on his head and the mole was kind of alive. So I'm kind of shook right now.
Yeah, that was fucking Austin Powers, my nigga.
Oh, yeah. It was alive?
Gold member, that shit was talking.
Oh, okay. Well, to the last item on the table, there's
mole
been
is universal mind control. Oh shit!
Oh man! All right, that was a good one. That was a good one. This is looking at straight up antenna, right? Somebody just behind just say this. Okay, that explains why I use so much profanity tonight. Oh man.
Yeah, because that's not you.
That's not me, bro. That's somebody else. The mole. The mole got to go. But
I ain't drinking no liquor tonight, so yeah, that's not me.
Well, I don't really drink no more. The only time I'm only into getting some TNT. If I don't want no if I can't get TNT, I don't want it.
What's TNT?
Titties and tequila.
I thought you was gonna say that. Because if you didn't say that, I'd be like, "What the fuck? Isn't that titties and something?"
That's all I want. Titties and tequila.
Well, I got the tequila.
I got the tequila too. Just gotta find some titties.
Let's bring the titties.
But yeah, so we're gonna discuss a viral video in which the young man brung his child to McDonald's, but his baby mama got previous children, and he didn't bring the previous children any food. So she goes off to say that he's broke. He ain't got no money. I'm like, but is he obligated? Like, and I mean, this is just not about the McDonald's. If men out here have dated women where, okay, what's that? Oh, that shit. What? Throw his shit too. Oh, threw his shit too. Yeah. But my thing is, as men out here, we may have dated women who already have a previous child or previous children. And let's say we decide to reproduce with this woman, and now this woman now has our child. Now y'all not together no more. Are you obligated to provide or give for all the other children if you decide you want to give to your child?
No.
And that's the thing where a lot of people I know a lot of older folk is like, well, if you're going to bring something for one child, you got to bring something for other child so they don't feel left out. The
That's
mother,
that's the morally nice right thing to do.
no, it's a
But
morally thing to do. I'm not gonna say it's right.
yeah, it's the morally thing to do. But I'm saying like if I'm coming from if my child wants McDonald's and she got like two or three other kids in the house, me because I'm a nice guy, I'll buy Happy Meals for all of them. That's cool. I don't mind. But don't expect me to do that shit every time I bring my child something to eat. Because that's not my responsibility. That's your kid's father or father's responsibility. Or your kid, or your responsibility to make sure that that child eat. Now, again, Christmas time coming, those kids you may have may only get one or two gifts from you. I'm going to give my kid a whole bunch of gifts because that's my kid. I don't have to give those other kids. Now, me being a nice guy that I am, I will get the other kids a gift because that's just me. I'm nice like that. But I'm not gonna buy a bag of fucking toys for all them kids. No, I'm buying a bag of toys for my kid. But because they live with you, I'll buy them a toy too, just because. Dorian says, in my opinion, you're not obligated, but if you can afford to do so, good. If you can't, then at least separate the kid or take him out later. And I agree with that too. You're
I
right.
mean, that's cool too. But like, let's say we take out a kid, like prime example, Juice's birthday just passed, so we went to Dave and Buster's. He didn't finish his food. Now, luckily, Juice was coming home with me that night, so hey, he eat that for leftovers. But let's say I had to bring him back to his mom's house, and let's say she has another child I'm not the father of. Is my child not allowed to come home with his leftovers from this nice restaurant or wherever I took him?
Of course he could.
But then it's gonna be like, oh, how you let him come? How you bring him a food home from this place, but you ain't bring my other
Because
kids?
that's not my child. If you wanted your other
That's
child to have
it.
some, you should have told me and gave me money and I would have picked him up something. But you can't stop me from bringing my fucking child food. Nah.
Yeah.
But again, that's just, to me, that's just selfishness. That means that fucking person, that mother wants, that
You to
mother
take care of kids.
wants you to buy her some shit, I guess. I don't know.
I ain't got, like I said, I don't really have it because I'm not trying to figure it out, and I'm not gonna figure it out because, like I said, I'm playing devil advocate tonight. Fuck them kids, yo.
I guess. I think that's some, like I said, that's some childish shit. I don't know. I don't know. Some people are just, again, some people are so fucking miserable that they just want any and everything to fucking bitch and moan about because they don't have, they're just fucked up. I don't know. I really don't know, bro.
Yeah, I really don't know either. Because I'm telling you now, and this is where certain decisions came up. Like, my thing is, now that I know, like, his situation more better, like, if I buy him a video game system, I would never let him, he would stay at my house. Because if it had to go to a household where there's other children, and then other children break it, or
She got to buy another one.
she's not going to buy another one, or these older children is trying to take the game over for themselves and not for my child, we have an issue.
I agree with that.
So it's like now I have to be on some, not me specifically, but now there's other fathers out there who got to be like, okay, I'm gonna buy you this, but I got to stay at daddy house. And now he goes home and tell his siblings about what he got at the daddy house. Now the mom's like, oh, and I've heard this personally from my own situation. Oh, but why is it at your house if he's spending so much time? Because I bought it for him. One, you're not gonna maintain it. You're not gonna let him enjoy it the way he wants to.
And if something happens to it, you're not gonna buy another one.
You're not gonna buy another one. Like, so what are you saying? Like, yeah, there's no other children to break it, or other children to sit there and try to take control of it so he can't enjoy it. But if I know that you don't play video games, you don't like video games, you're not gonna be into the video games when he talks to you about it, why put it in your house? Why?
Just because I think that's a form of control.
Why? Like, yeah. You mad
Because
because I brought my kid
can't
McDonald's?
control what the fuck I buy. Get out of here. I buy what I want to buy for my child. You
And
can't
the next
control.
thing is I'm like, oh, well, you took your kid to the movies. Why didn't you take all the kids? They're not my fucking kids. Like I said, I'm sorry. I don't usually curse like this. It is the mole. Don't. What I'm saying, but I'm going to play devil advocate tonight.
Dorian said to treat it as a pacifier. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, I'm not treating nothing as a pacifier, yo. I'm telling you straight up. Listen, my kid said he was hungry. Daddy, can you bring me some whatever? Okay. If I'm in a position where I can do it, all right, I got you. So don't get mad talking about, oh, but my other kids are hungry. You ain't cook?
Not even that. Why the fuck are those kids hungry?
That's what I said. You didn't cook? Why they hungry? I'm pretty sure they
Why
was
are you
hungry.
hungry?
They was hungry way before my child sat there and said, bring me some food. And if he did, that's the
Why,
issue. Yeah,
if
you
you
look
cannot
inside
take care
yourself.
of your children, you need to let somebody else take care of your children. Why the fuck are your
Oh,
kids
no.
hungry?
That's not going to
That's just how
happen.
that goes. Ah, man, I would go fucking nuts if that happened to me. I would. What? My kids are hungry? Oh, well, you need to bring them food. No, I don't have to bring them food every day. You're the
No, I
fucking
don't.
mother. You're
Yeah.
supposed to take care of these kids. Why the fuck? I don't know. I don't think that would
That's
be
why I
right.
said tonight we playing devil advocate. Because listen, it's just not that simple. First of all, if my kid is living with you, you probably just got a good food stamp balance because they was blessing parents for the longest with an EBT card,
Yeah, they was giving them a lot.
and they just got a payment like maybe a month ago. So you ain't got no food in the house? Stop selling your food stamps.
That's
Cook
true.
some food. Stack up your freezer. Get a mini freezer. Get a little mini freezer. Get a deep freezer. Go in. But no, you wanted crabs. You wanted a seafood boil. So what's that about? Let's be real. So
Bro, I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. And as I get older and as I go into more of my situation, I see that there's a lot of dudes out there who are actually trying to be in and a part of their child's life, and I see the fight they have to go through. So, so all my brothers out there still fighting. Keep up the good fight.
Keep your head up.
Your child knows that you love them. Your children know that you love them. I'm sorry, she's acting that way, and this is not going out to all the children mothers of the world. Just the baby mamas. Yes, there's a difference. There's a difference between a child's mother and a baby mama. This only goes out to the baby mamas of the world. Stop that. Stop it. Let that baby be around his kid. Then y'all want to be on social media talking about it is not a child's responsibility to reach out to their dad. It's the dad's responsibility.
I think
Yeah.
it goes
The
both
problem
ways. And I'm going to tell you why.
after a certain age.
Not even as a little child. And I'm going to tell you why. This is just my opinion. So, right at a certain age, if your child is able to, like at our kid's age, our kid is 7 years old, 6, 7 years
Yeah.
old, maybe even 5. If the kid is able to comprehend, the kid is able to talk, the kid is able to watch TV and do certain things, I think it should be mutual. But the other parent has to help that kid do it. For instance, like I said, Taryn, my daughter's 7 years old. We grew up together until we moved separate apart, but I made sure it was my business to talk to her every day or even every other day. So yes, it's my responsibility to call her. But then also by getting her in the habit of calling me, it helps out the relationship because I don't see her every fucking day like I used to. I don't see her every weekend like I used to. So I get it. I try to get and it's been falling off now because her mother doesn't push the issue. And I told her, I said that pisses me off because I work just like she works, even though her mother works at home. But I don't mind. I'm gonna call my daughter every day because that's my job as a parent. But she should call me also, just so that she can get in the habit of calling me. Because if she don't call me, I won't hear from her until she calls me. I mean, until I call her.
Yeah.
And it's just like I said, it's just the whole. Me, I think it's just the relationship type of thing. In order to keep the relationship good between between parent and child, because I don't see her as often, she has to. I think she should call me all the time. Just be. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Now with the older one, she don't call me at all. She's 25 years old. I used
Shit.
to call her all the time. I used to do things for her all the time. I speak to her once every month, maybe every 2 months.
Damn.
And that's because I text her. We both had fucking Samsung phones. I'll text her and she'll just leave me on delivery.
Oh, as in she won't even open it up
She won't even open it up. But yet she'll call me,
when she needs
Dad, can
something.
I borrow, or can you send me, can you give me, or Dad this? And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy. Bitch, I'm busy. I don't say bitch to her, but
I
I'm
know
like,
what you
bitch, I'm
mean.
busy too. Like, I fucking work just like you work. And especially when I was driving to fucking New York all the time, I'm like, yo, how much of your life is busy? All you do is work 15, 20 hours.
A week.
You fucking sleep all the fucking time, and you hanging out with your friends. Me, I'm fucking working and going to school and trying to make sure I do certain shit, and I'm not busy enough to text you. So I do think it's an age thing, but I think kids both ways, kids and parents both ways should fucking call each other. That's how I think. If you're active in your kid's life, if you're not active, then you're not calling them motherfuckers anyway. You just being a, whatever daddy.
Or whatever. Oh, yeah, whatever, Dad. But yeah, because I mean, Hunter hit me with something today that was like, it was kind of sweet. Cause he called me like a little bit after 5 o'clock, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I gotta go down. I gotta go to Brooklyn, cause I gotta get some new clothes. He's like,
Why had to go to Brooklyn?
I went to Burlington.
There's a Burlington in Manhattan.
People tell me it was trash though, bro.
The one on 25th is fucking just like, no, that's Marshall's on 25th.
No, I
Burlington
think there's
is
one on one. I think there's one on 25th, because I think it was there when I was working at food stamp office.
Burlington.
I thought there was one inside the Riverside thing on the 117th in Pleasant.
Yeah,
But
there's one there.
okay,
Ain't nothing wrong with that one. I'll go away to Brooklyn. And
I
there's
was
one fucking, and there's one across the bridge on 149th Street.
like
Inside
I
the
know
bridge.
that, like I know that I'm from Brooklyn.
I'm telling you that now. So your ass ain't gotta go all the way to Brooklyn just to go to fucking Burlington.
I was
Yeah.
working at Four Wheel Trade. It wasn't all the way to Brooklyn. I was closer to the one in Brooklyn than I was in the one in Harlem.
Okay.
So,
But anyway, go ahead.
yeah, I'm like, you're missing up the moral of the story. So I'm talking to him as I'm walking to the train station. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go to Brooklyn to get some clothes. He's like, oh, okay. He said, call me when you get home, because he's with his grandmother. He says, so call me when you get in. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
He said, call me when you get home. I'm like, oh, he was worried about me. Aw. So yeah, I
I
called
mean,
him when
you
I,
gotta have a good relationship. That's how it is.
yeah, I'm like, whoa.
If you don't have a good relationship, they don't give a fuck if you call them or not. Because they're gonna be into their own world.
So I'm like, yeah, that's how it was. It was, but yeah, that's crazy though. But that's the end of my story. But yeah, the whole yeah but you're right with the whole relationship. It's two ways, and the other parent has to help out.
If Hunter's with the mom, but I mean, it's not gonna happen because she's a bitter ass. But the right way for it to be is when Hunter's with his mom, if you don't call him, she should make sure that Hunter calls you, and vice versa. When
Especially
Hunter,
if I always call him, and like you're like, all right, let's call your dad
right,
because your dad usually calls you. Let's find out if
exactly.
he's I get
Same
that. If
thing
you
with you. If Hunter's with you, if you don't call him, let him call her. That just shows that at least it's not that you care about her because you don't give a fuck about her.
yeah,
You want her son, which is your son, to call his mom. Because me and Sapphire had that conversation. I told her, I said, look, when she's home, make sure she called me. Oh, well, I tell her to. I said, it's not a point of you telling her to. You're the fucking
No,
parent.
just sit there and be like,
Make
yo,
her
here's a.
call me if I don't call her.
Yeah.
Just like when she's at my house, I make her call you. Taryn will be sitting here chilling, doing nothing. I said, call your mother. She'll pick up her iPad. She'll call her mother. That's just how the fuck it's supposed to be. That's it. And Sapphire will call her sometimes when she can. If she can't get her iPad, she'll call me on my phone or whatever. But that's how it should be. I think that's. I don't give a fuck about Sapphire like that. But that's her mom. So call your mom and speak to your mom. And Taryn talks for like fucking 2 seconds, and then she gets up the phone anyway because she does that with me. She's like, yeah, dad, yeah, blah blah blah. She'll try to play games or whatever, and then that's like, all right, bye. But at least we spoke. That's how it is.
At least we spoke, yeah. No, that's crazy. But yeah, that's all the fire we have for tonight. I played my devil's advocate. I dropped some very profane words. I apologize. That's not my style. But we'll come back next week. I won't let the mold
Fuck
control
it.
me.
It happens. Fuck it.
See, look, he's such a bad influence. You know. I'm surviving. I'm feeling better now. I
Still
took care.
juicing?
Yeah, I'm still juicing, but I had a sick juice in the house all weekend. And then the minute I took him to his grandmother's house, guess who was sick?
You?
Word! He
You
was sick.
juicing. You shouldn't have been sick though.
Nah, he was sick all weekend, and I was taking care of him. And he woke up Monday morning for the last day of school like, hey, let's get it. I woke up like, bruh, whatever you had, you gave to me, bruh. Bruh. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, and I can't sit there and tell you to stay away from me because you're like my kid, but son, stay away from me next time you sick. I'm put you in a bubble. I'm gonna quarantine his ass. Bro, I'm gonna quarantine his ass like on some ET shit. Just, bro, slide him his food through like a plastic covering door. Like, here, eat that. Slide it back out when you're done. Give me a hazmat suit. For real. Well, yeah, thanks everybody for coming out. We spit some hot flame. We'll get at y'all next week. I'm gonna reach out to Q. Cause I saw Q doing his little thing. I'm gonna see if Q wanna come on next week.
Word.
Yeah.
Word life, son.
Word life, son. So that's it. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate y'all.
Peace out, y'all.
Enjoy the summertime. So, we gotta coordinate on the dates when you're gonna be in Florida, son.
I'm going.
I know you said you're going down there with the 20th to the
Hold on.
and you fly back to 22nd.
Yeah, the 20th to the 22nd.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to extend it longer, so I'm waiting for my boss to tell me if I can.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna probably stay. I'm gonna try to stay to the 23rd or 24th.
Oh,
we definitely
okay.
leaving on the 20th after I get out of work.
Oh, all right, because we leave that Sunday, the 21st.
Word.
So we'll be down there. So if you stay down there to the 23rd or 24th, we definitely gonna link up and do something.
Yeah, even the 23rd, because I wanted to. Yeah, even if I stay to the 23rd and just take that one day off, because I go on vacation again in September. So, but I'm gonna try to make this shit work.
If you can, you can. If not, we'll make it happen. Or maybe next summer we make sure we down there around the same time to make some shit happen.
Yeah.
But
how is it in September? Is Disneyland?
The same I don't know. It'll be around the same. It'll probably be the same around August because the kids are already back in school. Like the best day to go was like during a weekday because the kids are back in school, and the weather's still very nice. Like I said, I was down there last December and it was still like 80 degrees. Mm-hmm. So you can definitely go and have a field trip.
Yeah, because even September sounds good too. If I go in September, then I won't have to take off for work. She could just go to school. She just missed like 2 days of school.
Yeah.
So I'll figure it out though.
Yeah, you figure it out. Because I'm gonna take him to Disney World and I'm gonna take him to Universal Studios.
What I want to check it because she likes Star Wars, so I gotta find some shit that has Star Wars. What is that? Universal.
That's Disney, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. Disney bought Star Wars and stuff, and bought Disney. Yeah, Disney bought Star Wars and Marvel.
Yeah, I know Disney has Marvel. Yeah.
Yeah, they bought Star Wars as well. So that's live. Yo, that's what's up, yo. Terrence in
Word.
the Star Wars. That's my peoples.
Yeah, she loves Star Wars. I hate that shit, but I gotta make it work.
Yo, son, tell her to come hang Uncle John. Uncle John watched Star Wars all damn day with her.
Sapphire sent me some shit. Well, hold on. There's a fucking thing going on. I'm gonna tell you what it is right now. In Manhattan, it's like a Star Wars fucking. Where is it? I'll tell you right now. It's a Star Wars. The Fan Strikes Back, the largest Star Wars fan exhibition in New York City, and I'm gonna tell
Okay.
you where it is. It's from now until.
Cause that'd be something I go do without Hunter. Like I'm out. So you ain't even in Star Wars like that, son.
It's I'm reading it. I'm reading it. It started on March 24th, and it's been going on since then. It's on 6th Avenue and 14th Street,
Okay.
and it's from on the weekdays it's from 10 to 6, on weekends from 9 to 8. I'm gonna send you the link.
Yeah, send me the link. Cause if I gotta get tickets, I might just take them down there one day.
Yeah, I'm gonna check this too right now.
But yeah, beautiful people. Like I said, things are coming out next week. We'll do it all again. I won't have such a potty mouth. Maybe my mole will be gone. Maybe not.
Mole, 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 mole.
Mole mole. But that's really a birthmark though.
Yeah, that's true.
In my mole. That's all right, good night, good people.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, peace. I can't work my mouse. Oh.